Shalom. I want to start off by giving all glory, praises, and honor unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the brothers that's teaching this truth and sincerity. Shalom to the hopeful elect and the 1/3. Alright. So today's lesson backs off this article, but mainly real life events, man. Alright, as you probably already heard or know. Alright. The U.S. took out an Iranian general, man, in an airstrike. Alright? That's an act of war, man. So whether you people want to believe it or not, that we're in those times that we've been warning you about. Alright? You jakes, man. All I see on these meme pages on Instagram is making light of the situation, man. Making light of World War III. But the Most High, you want to make light of this. If World War III is not going to be your fear, the Most High is going to make sure He brings your biggest fear upon you. You know what I mean? So if you guys want to make joke about this shit, war is real, man. It's not a fucking game. All right. This applies to everybody around the world, man, and especially you Israelites, because you Israelites need to know where you stand, where you are, when it comes to knowing why these things are happening. You Israelites being you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right, and the ones scattered abroad that look like the other nations. All right, because the Most High is gonna bring judgment, and you don't want to get caught up in this judgment, man. Because the Most High has plagues ready for this place, man. He's gonna let loose. You fucking proud ass people, man. You proud ass people. All right, thinking everything you're in a good case. All right, life goes on. After World War III, life goes on, type shit. Nah, man, this is gonna be the war to end all wars. All right, because after that, ain't gonna be no more war. All right, in our kingdom, ain't gonna be no war in our kingdom, man. It's gonna be straight peace. Judgment's gonna be taking place, but ain't gonna be no wars. You know what I mean? For the most part, it's gonna be peaceful for the Israelites. All right, you're the nation, gotta serve your captivity, you gotta serve your judgment. It is what it is. But yeah, man. I mean, this is exciting times at the same time. If you're in this truth, man, we're getting closer, getting the fuck up out of this place, this shithole. This fucking open world prison. Because everything is on a schedule, man. You gotta, whatever you do, you get your daily bread. That's a schedule, man. You're on that schedule. You gotta keep doing it. You stop doing it, you don't eat, right? You know what I'm saying? Whether you like it or not. So, we're almost out of this place, man. Whatever the hell you gotta deal with, family, woman, whatever the fuck, man. Alright, these are great, exciting ass times, man. All praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. I want more judgment to rain down in this place, man. I mean that. This is all in the hands of the Most High, anyways. I'm gonna get into this article. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, just go with the spirit on this one. And that's just how it goes. So today, the U.S. declared war on Iran and Iraq. War is what it will get. Earlier today, a U.S. drone or helicopter killed Major General Qasem Soleimani, the famous commander of the Iranian Quds Jerusalem force. While he left the airport of Baghdad, where he had just arrived, he had planned to attend the funeral of 31 Iraqi soldiers the U.S. had killed on December 29 at the Syrian-Iraqi border near Al-Qaim. Now, how in the fuck are you killing off 31 soldiers, man? Like, what's going on here? The U.S. is supposed to be there, or the quote-unquote establishing peace and whatever for Iraq and whatever the fuck they're doing, their peace mission or whatever the fuck rebuilding as they claim they're doing. Obviously not, but whether or not it was intentional or purposeful, it doesn't really matter. Judgment is judgment nonetheless. All of this is of the Most High anyways. The Most High is gonna let it play out how He wants it to play out, right? It says the Quds Force is the external arm of the Iranian Islamic Revolution Guards Corps. Soleiman was responsible for all relations between Iran and political and militant movements outside of Iran. Haji Qasim advised the Lebanese Hezbollah during the 2006 war against Israel. His support for Iraqi groups enabled them to kick the U.S. invaders out of Iraq. He was the man responsible for and successful in defeating the Islamic State in Iraq and Syria. Alright, ISIS. In 2015, Soleimani traveled to Moscow and convinced Russia to intervene in Syria. His support for the Houthi in Yemen enabled them to withstand the Saudi attackers. Alright, so Soleiman had a ride in Baghdad on a normal flight from Lebanon. He did not travel in secret. He was picked up at the airport by Abu Mahdi al-Muhandis, the deputy commander of al-Assad al-Shabib, an official Iraqi security force under the command of Iraqi Prime Minister. The two cars they traveled in were destroyed in the U.S. attack. Both men and their drivers and guards died. The U.S. created two martyrs who will now become the models and idols for tens of millions of youth in the Middle East. Alright. So here it is. They're building up, these guys are legends to these people. And of course they're going to want a revenge, man. Okay, of course they're going to want their justice, their due justice. Alright. So what does that mean? War, man. And if you people are, know whose side is people, which side people are on, man, you need to know, man. Because Iran and Russia, China, they're on one side. Then you have America and NATO. Alright? They're all against each other. You people thinking that your country's not going to get dragged into this war, man. Ain't going to be no fucking neutral motherfuckers in this war, man. In World War 3. Ain't going to be no neutral countries, man. Pick a fucking side. Alright? You with us or not? You're getting blown up too. Ain't gonna be no time for that. You know what I mean? It says the outright assassination of a commander of Soleimani's weight demands an Iranian reaction of at least similar size. All U.S. generals or high politicians traveling in the Middle East or elsewhere will now have to watch their back. There will be no safety for them anywhere. Since no Iraqi politician will be able to argue for keeping U.S. forces in the country, the Iraqi Prime Minister Abdel Mahdi has called for a parliament emergency meeting to ask for the withdrawal of all U.S. troops. The targeted assassination of an Iraqi commander is a violation of the agreement. It can trigger a war in Iraq and the region. It is clear violation of the conditions of the U.S. presence in Iraq. See, like I said before, man, the U.S. said they're there for a certain, they had a job to do or objective, and then they go against their own treaty, man. That's the so-called white man for you, man. Going against his words. He already done mash up the country, during the war of Iraq. Done fuck up the country. Alright, now he's gonna bring more turmoil. But that's all prophecy anyways. Because Most are gonna gather you nations in the valleys of Hoshaphat, man. And you wicked ass jigs who made light of this, who be drafted into this war as well, man. And yeah, the Most High is gonna get you guys, man. Straight like that. Thinking everything is a joke. It says, Mr. Trump, the gambler, you are well aware of our power and capabilities in the region. You know how powerful we are in asymmetrical warfare. Come, we are waiting for you. We are the real men on the scene. As far as you are concerned, You know that a war would mean the loss of all your capabilities. You may start the war, but we will be the ones to determine its end. Alright? So these guys are ready, man. Iran's ready for all the smoke, man. You know? They're all ready for it, man. Straight like that. Get some scriptures, man. You know? What's going on with this shit? Alright. This is Joel 3 and 9. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Alright? And who are the Gentiles? You other nations, man. Okay, you heathen nations. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men, that all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords, and pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong, man. Alright, isn't this nation saying they're strong? They're saying that they're going to be the one to determine the end of the war. Alright, now Iran's not as big of a country as the US, right? America is one of the biggest countries on the planet, or on this earth. Alright, but they're talking like they're just as big. Alright, they said they're ready, they have all their capabilities, their missile defense systems and all those things. They're ready for war, man. Like the scripture says. Let the weak say, I am strong. Assemble yourselves, and come all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down. O Lord Yahweh, let the heathen be wakened, and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. For there I will sit to judge all the heathen round about. Okay. Okay, so Most High is going to draw all the nations together into the valley of Jehoshaphat. Have a big battle and, judgment. It's a land of judgment. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come get you down, for the press is full. The fast overflow, for their wickedness is great. Multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of the Lord Yahweh is near in the valley of decision. And that's facts, man. The day of the Lord is near the valley of decision. Okay? It says the sun and the moon shall be darkened, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. The Lord Yahweh also shall roar out of Zion and utter his voice from Jerusalem, and the heavens and the earth shall shake, and the Lord will be the hope of his people and the strength of the children of Israel. Alright? So, Most High is bringing you other nations into judgment for the sake of Israel, man. You other nations thinking that you're gonna rule after this. Alright, that's a vain imagination. That you guys are, so you Iranians, alright? Persians, you Medes, alright, you Elamites, alright, you guys thinking that you're gonna be the next to rule, man. You're proud. You're proud as hell for that. Okay? Because the reason why judgment's coming is for the Most High to plead with Israel, man, and save Israel. This is Isaiah 13:17. It says, "Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it." Against you, you Edomites, man. All right, against NATO, against America, against Babylon, the beast system, the whore. All right, the Most High is gonna have it to where these other nations, he's gonna stir up these other nations to go to war against them, man. They're gonna contend, they're gonna fight. But the thing is, they don't, just like how it says, they're not looking for no gold and silver as a recompense, man. They want blood, man. They said they wanna have a similar someone of their high regard in the US rankings needs to get put out. That's what they're saying. But that just leads to war, man. And it's already war, man. Whether you people believe it or not, trade wars going on, all these things. That's what's taking place right now. You people are bugged out behind the scenes, don't even know what the fuck's going on. Bugged out off a fucking meme page on Instagram, man. Making jokeable of this shit. Well, that's gonna be your downfall, man. You want to be ignorant? That's on you, man. You being ignorant is gonna be your downfall, man. Whether you believe in this truth or not, man. We don't care. You know what I'm saying, we're not grabbing people on the highways and byways, shaking them like, get this truth. No, we're not doing none of that. We don't care. We put out the word, put out our videos, and we keep it moving, man. Whether you want to get with it or not get with it, that's on you. We're not tripping. We don't lose sleep. All right. Seek ye your own salvation, man. All right. That's facts. Seek ye your own salvation. Let me see. I got another. Khan. This is Matthew 24:37. It says, "But as the days of the Noah were, so shall also the coming of Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating, drinking, marrying, giving in marriage." All right, so all you people, right now, you guys are living it up. You guys are getting married, partying, and bullshitting. All right, that's what the scripture is saying. You people are partying and bullshitting. All right, not being diligent, not watching the times. You're not doing that. The men of the Lord are doing that, but you're not. Okay? It says, until that day that Noah entered into the ark. Right. So when they saw Noah building the ark, they were scoffing him. They were talking shit. They're saying, oh, we never seen rain before. Blah, 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 blah. You're crazy. They're telling them you're crazy. Just like how we're on the highways and byways now, man. That's a spiritual ark. This is the new ark. This is the new Noah's ark, man. We're all on the highways and byways. And we're telling people to get right. And they're looking at us like, yo, you're crazy. What do you mean? You guys are still here? Year after year, season in, season out. Looking at us all bugged out and shit. But yeah, man, this is the new one, man. All right, but you guys are doing the same thing all over again, partying and bullshitting. All right, just like now, just like back then. Nothing new under the sun. It says, for as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying, giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So also the coming of Son of Man be. All right. So straight like that, man. You people want to be making jokes, bullshitting, thinking everything is a game. All right. But that's gonna be to your own downfall, man. All right. The Most High has you marked. All right. If you want to repent and get right, man. And if you heard this truth, man, you seeing the things come together, you better repent and get right. Stop bullshitting. If you're an able-bodied man, come out to the highways and byways. If you believe in this truth, man. Simple as that. But with that, I'd like to say Shalom. And I hope you're edified by this video. Shalom to the elect.